Yes, lads, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be going over my thoughts on the upcoming FIFA, obviously FIFA 20. After, for me, an alright FIFA 19, it did the job, gameplay was shite, Ultimate Team was a bit too much, Career Mode was the same for the past 8 years, and Pro Clubs was awful. Well, there's my FIFA 19 review, so let's get on to FIFA 20. So I'll start off with gameplay, and I think FIFA gameplay looks alright. They've again gone down more, well, attempting to be more realistic or more skill based, I guess, for their esports, because that's all they sort of care about is competitivity. Again, not a word, but they want their esports to be their main hub of viewers and money and all this lark. So Ultimate Team and competitive Ultimate Team in particular is going to be the focus of all gameplay, which makes career mode boring as fuck because it does take about 30 minutes to get from your defense to the your attackers. But overall gameplay, it's sort of it's always going in that direction. And from FIFA 19, everyone knew it'd sort of take that direction going forwards because they want to focus on the esports. They want to focus on all that sort of end of the game, if you know what I mean. And it's tailored to much more competitiveness. I don't know what it's tailored to people that want to seriously play the game and get good at the game. So for the casual, it might not be as fun, and that's what FIFA is. Obviously for PES, a lot of the PES players are not serious players, but they come in for the gameplay, pretty much. But FIFA players, people jump on FIFA against their mates for a bit of a laugh, most of the time anyway. And you've obviously got the people that do sort of sweat Ultimate Team and sweat sort of the competitive scene, but that's a very very big minority, small minority, sorry. So I think it's tailored instead of tailoring to the larger audience, EA have sort of tailored to a much much smaller minority of people that play FIFA. So that's my thoughts, just pretty much simply on gameplay. Next up, the next topic is going to be obviously the Volta game mode, and somehow they've turned probably one of the greatest bits of gaming history in FIFA Street into this shit Volta. To put it short, it looks rubbish. It looks awful and it looks boring. I'm sure I'll play it for the first week, and I'm sure playing it, with your mates might be alright. Not that I have any mates to play it with, but if I did, I'd probably enjoy, the odd occasion playing it with my imaginary mates. But yeah, I think it's one of those things that everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's a big selling point, this, that, and the other, and you're gonna play it for a week and think, yeah, Ultimate Team's what I'm going to play for the rest of the year. So I think it's another half-assed attempt at keeping players playing FIFA. I mean, it's not an add-on. It's not an additional purchase. So I will play it when I get FIFA. Obviously, pre-ordered it because I do every year because I'm EA's bitch, effectively. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be. And then they've got a story for it, and you'll never catch me playing that. So I don't expect anything about that. Because I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot barge pole. I think keep FIFA Street, keep the old school FIFA Street. Give me the old little power ups and all the little just arcadiness to Volta. They've somehow made fucking FIFA Street competitive and called it Volta. But yeah, obviously I think they sold the license into FIFA Street to PES. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Volta personally. And now to the penultimate game mode, we've got career mode. It's another year of FIFA where we've been sold lies effectively. I think with career mode, I think we were promised new features, and well, not even promised, we expected new features and expected new something new. And all we were given was they removed potential and replaced it with dynamic potential, which effectively is, in words, is removing the number from potential. So obviously a player like, say, Jao Felix would have 90 something potential. He now has a dynamic potential based on how he does in game. So effectively everyone's excited because they're removing the number from potential. But once you play a season, that number is still there because it generates a random potential based on how he played. So there's still a number to potential. So it's still potential, it's just not as black and white as one number at the start of every career. So it's it's a load of bollocks in effect. I mean, it's better than having a set potential, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing, groundbreaking. Player career mode's not changed since FIFA 04. I reckon I had more fun playing Kickoff on my PSP on FIFA 08 than I do playing player career mode. It's probably the driest, most useless game mode ever to be invented in any video game ever. But yeah, so career modes, again, I assume it'll be the same. I mean, I'll do my usual Forest career. I'll do my usual. I only do a Forest career. I don't know if I'm kidding. I do a Forest career. Probably win the Champions League in less than 5 seasons because it's not hard, especially if you're simming. Get through it in about 5 hours. You completed career mode effectively. But yeah, there's nothing groundbreaking. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If something's gone under the radar that I've not noticed, correct me if I'm wrong. But I'll say after a month, after FIFA comes out, no one will play career mode like they think they will. So the last game mode obviously is Ultimate Team. I think Ultimate Team's going in the right direction finally because it's the rewards for division rivals as it's now known, draft and all the things. It's more catered to sort of everyone having a better team, and it's sort of equal in the playing field from pay to win. Obviously, pay to win will always be a thing in FIFA because you can buy packs and you will always have a higher chance if you do put money into the game. But it gives people like myself who don't put money into the game a platform effectively to stand on. Because obviously, if someone has a full icon team because he's a rich little shit, but he belongs in Division 10, he still has a chance of beating you. But this year, well, especially last year, I think I had a 190 by the end of the year, and it was it was a more fair playing field. And obviously, the later in the year they started effectively giving away cards and stuff like that. But Ultimate Team, obviously there's the new sort of long term objectives. Obviously, scoring 200 headers, 200 volleys, 200 long shots, 200 finesse shots, whatever it is. I don't know the exact amounts or what the exact challenges are, but sort of along those lines. But yeah, so I think Ultimate Team's going in the right direction. I don't think it needs tweaking too much because it's already probably the most popular sporting game mode in sports video games, so it doesn't need tweaking. But my final point is I'd just like to throw a little shout out to the spinning frog. Now, if you're not sure what the spinning frog is, there should be a clip on screen now. So as you can see, it's probably the 8th wonder of the world, that celebration. As soon as FIFA drops, I'm going into the little celebration book as they have, and I'm finding out how to do it. And it's pretty much like the dab when it first came into FIFA. I'm going to use it to annoy every person I score against online, whether I'm 1-0 up, 2-0 up, or 17-4 down. I will use that spinning frog celebration to piss every online player I can off. But yeah, those are my thoughts on FIFA. FIFA's really. FIFA don't really have to change much to sell their games. I'm living proof of that. I will buy FIFA whether it's shit or not because it fills time, because it's what I grew up with, and obviously things like that sort of thing. But yeah, if you have opinions, my PES video did quite well, so I don't know if the majority of my subscribers don't watch my videos, but if the ones that do are mainly PES fans, then I may get slated for saying. But in my opinion, FIFA's better than PES. FIFA will always be better than PES. But if that causes hate, brilliant, more views. So yeah, if you liked, subscribe. If you didn't like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Forest to the Premier League. Joe Lolly's your granddad.